meaningful to, as a person, just as a human, to hear the journey that everybody's been on and the lessons that have come out. That I think in my role as Mr. I very often are having to make the argument for one thing over the other. And I almost always end up finding that the thing that matters most is not a bar graph that proves impact, but it's the story of how people's lives change and how people manage to find meaning, and how they make a difference in their own lives and the lives of their children and their communities against incredible odds. And I feel like it's my job to bring these voices, awareness to these voices that have come out of this process in places where they make people uncomfortable, where they challenge us as government to think in a much more integrated way. People live integrated lives, they don't think in silos, and to find practical places where these messages can land. And that's an endlessly complicated thing. I found it incredibly hard to honestly convey the meaning here. If you're not here now and you haven't listened to what we've just listened to, it's very hard to then convey that secondhand. But also the richness of the way in which the patience that this takes. You know, that it's really over time that this becomes aware, and it's government struggles with that stuff. You just got to stick with it and listen to people, and your role in making a difference will become clear. It becomes clear very quickly. And I mean, these boards, the centerpiece here, there's such clarity here about the kind of change we need. And that's my commitment, is to keep trying to draw people's attention to these, and then try and bring these into spaces where they won't otherwise be heard. And we're just at the beginning of the process, right? Just from here on, we've got a lot more work to do. So thank you, and thanks for the opportunity.